It's Damn Good Time Podcast. Yeah, dude. Dude, my tits look weird in this shirt. It's the first time I'm seeing them on camera. Damn good time. This song's got vibes though, right?
It does.
Almost when I first started playing, I'm like, I don't like us. But now we got into the chorus part of it.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a Damn Good Time Podcast.
Hit him with
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out.
it. One day.
Yeah, it'd be cool like if we just had like that one song that we know just rocked and like that was our intro.
Right.
You know, no offense to Scott Paris of the Paris Accord and Imaginary Cookies and every single fucking thing this dude does. He gave us a lot of those intro songs, instrumental songs,
Right.
and we still can't land on one that's awesome. And then sometimes it's just like, what mood am I in?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Mix it up.
But I hear so many podcasts I listen to, and they have like that song, like that's their.
And they come into it. Yeah.
That's
and then
their
it's
thing.
catchy because you know it. Then it's like, oh, there you go.
And I think that's what we need to find.
We do.
We need that, like, you hear like,
Right.
and like, hey, it's a Damn Good Time Podcast.
Right.
Because
Right.
I heard maybe that's just be it.
We need that announcer voice coming in. Hey.
Hey.
Damn good time.
Bra-da-da.
Hey, we hitting them with it.
Yeah.
On the episode.
Yeah, no, we still dabble. We're
Cody's talking more trash about barbecue.
the underdogs here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't nothing special. We like to think we are sometimes.
We'll get there. Once we get a producer, I feel like we'll be all right.
Oh yeah, dude.
He can pick the song.
Yeah.
We just show up
Yeah,
and put out.
that would be the best thing in the world.
Yep. Throw it.
I know. I forgot to hit my last little vape hit before we started the show, and now I gotta
Tobacco friendly here, folks.
just not even tobacco. Just
But you
put
said
it over there, because if not, I'm gonna be sitting
your
here.
lippies in.
I haven't done that anymore.
No.
I haven't done that in a while, and I got to go back to the dentist on Tuesday to check and make sure I don't have gum cancer, because we mentioned that like 2 weeks ago where I had like white spots. They're gone. I think it was just like an anomaly or something dumb. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, but
Right,
still,
right, yeah.
but still, like I got into the Zen thing. Huge. I was like huge into it. Like I loved them.
Yeah.
It felt good. It felt great. I liked it. But then I don't know, I'm not a very habitual nicotine person.
Sure.
It's get a couple drinks of me,
Nicotine.
get some nicotine. Same thing with like I will do everything in my power to eat right, work out, live clean Monday through Friday. Friday night through Sunday, all bets are off.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? It's like I do all that just so I can party on the weekends, you know, so I can have a good time on the weekends.
Right.
And I don't see why that's like a bad thing per se. It's probably not the best,
No, you know.
but it's better than doing it all week.
Right.
You know?
I don't know if
Yeah. I mean, I used to. 100%.
No, I mean, I'm not that hard to week. I might have a few beers or whatever, but
Right, yeah.
you know, maybe a Thursday night fire pops up or something. I have a couple extra, but yeah, I'm not getting smashed every night or anything like that.
Or like the Sunday, we have a holiday Monday coming up.
Yeah,
So don't make sure you don't wear white after that, because that's you know. So wear white on Monday.
I'm rocking Tuesday white, all white.
You shouldn't be. You're not allowed.
Oh,
You're not allowed. No,
that roll up.
actually, almost I have this super shitty black tank top on because I was like, hey, this show will probably air on or after Labor Day.
Right.
And so it's like, you're not supposed to wear white afterwards. So here I got it. I'm super into football right now, so I was kind of go for like a whole Pat McAfee thing because he always wears black
I thought
tank
you
top.
repping the Buckeyes. Play the first game tomorrow.
I should have done that,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
I just thought it was there's a lot of times if you watch the show for a long time, if you watch it actually, we tend to wear the same outfits on accident. We just show up and we're like, oh, okay, we're matching.
Yeah.
We don't plan it ever. I think maybe we planned a couple.
There's a couple where it's like,
Well, obviously Halloween, like let's wear costumes. Or like, oh.
And I think in early episodes, very early episodes, when we were like, is it weird to think we were into it more, or thinking about it more?
We were thinking about it more, probably, and it'd be like, oh, it's 4th of July weekend. Let's get our 4th of July gear on.
Yeah,
let's
football's kicking off. Let's wear football stuff, or this, that, and the other. Let's do that. And then ever since then, it's like, fuck it, who gives a shit? Nobody's watching this shit. Show up and fucking wear whatever you want. And ever since then, it seems like we have mind melded.
Hey, we had 57 views a few weeks ago, or an hour and a half
Fuck
long
yeah,
episode.
dude. Yeah. Hey.
57 people looked at us, probably for a total of 45 seconds.
That's still.
Yeah, that's a half second I'd given some people.
Hell yeah. Still cool with that.
Household name.
Oh god, now I'm looking at myself on camera. I look so dumpy in this shirt. I didn't put any thought in this today. I'm tired, dude. I had a long fucking week.
Yeah.
I took off. I didn't take off. I left last Sunday for work.
Right.
And I've been in upstate New York. Is Albany upstate?
Sure.
Is upstate like the upper part of it?
You got to get past like the Great Lake Loop there and up there. Is that
upstate?
Well, I guess that's not very far though. I don't know.
But on Sunday I drove 10 hours to get to Albany. 8-hour drive, but I had to stop and get gas and get food and shit.
So time,
yeah,
enjoy. You're on the clock. Might as well.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then hit Albany, Syracuse, and Buffalo. So I was backtracking back, and then finally got in today. So I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But driving wears me down. Like,
it's terrible.
And that's what I do all day, every day.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get home and I'm like, why am I tired? I've done nothing physical at all today, but I'm like tired. And I think it's more mentally exhausting because you're on guard the whole time,
right?
Watching other drivers and stuff. So it's just more mentally exhausting. Your brain's just like, I don't want to do anything. Can you just like watch some TikTok or something, dude?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I get you because like I would get back in the hotel. It's like I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Just lay in bed and watch TikToks.
Yeah.
Just zone out.
But I can't because there's 2, 3, almost 3-year-olds running around.
Yeah.
God,
luckily, I could do that.
Yeah. I gotta cook dinner.
That is one thing.
Gotta play with the kids.
That is one thing I am very grateful about my job. A lot of guys that do my job, a couple of guys that do my job as well, they don't actually talk about the fact that it is kind of a relief to just go hang out in a hotel by yourself for a fucking minute, dude. Just by yourself for a fucking minute, and you can play on TikTok. You can
any shitty TV show you want.
See, I don't even watch TV anymore.
You just got something on the background.
No, I don't even do
Or
that.
you can turn it on.
I was there Sunday through till this morning, Friday. Didn't turn on a hotel TV once. It was all on my phone, or I took my laptop. I was playing Diablo.
Oh, that's right.
I was playing Diablo, or I was looking at fantasy football stuff.
Yeah.
So starting to get deep into both of those things now.
Go down a rabbit hole, fantasy football, like I did.
It's bananas.
I'm a very competitive person. Once I get into something I like enjoy doing, like video games. I'm very
Yeah.
competitive in video games. Yeah, I mean, even in sports, I'm always competitive if I'm playing something. I might not come off as like harassingly competitive, but I'm like, I want to win.
Yeah. You gotta do your due diligence to at least be decent.
Yeah. So I want to like try to like find the sleeper picks and do all this different stuff.
Yeah,
but it's
you don't
like,
want to be that guy who's like, what the fuck was he thinking? You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be that guy in anything. Or that person, guy, gal, he, she, zims, or you don't want to be that entity in any kind of competitive realm where you're just like, who the fuck invited that person? Why are they even here?
Which in our league, we had a lot of rookies last year, and it was funny to watch them draft because they're just like all over the place. Like, I'm sorry if you don't know anything about fantasy, but like they're like getting kickers in the 4th round and stuff like you don't do, and like getting players way too early. That
stream a kicker.
It's
stream a defense.
It's funny, and I was probably the same way the first year I played. Like I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had some guidance walking through it. Like I'm like, well, when do you get a defense? I'm like, don't get a defense or kicker at the very end. Like don't do that shit. I mean, you can go a little higher up.
No, and not that anybody that I work with listens, but I'm in a work league, and there were guys drafting defenses in the 6th, 7th round.
Yeah.
Like, no,
you don't do it.
You stream a defense week to week. Like, oh, this is the best defense in the league. Yeah,
maybe. You don't know too. You're going off last year's numbers,
and it could be last year's number, and it could be overall, but it's not week to week, baby. It's not week to week. Never. Defense is not week to week. Sometimes QBs aren't.
No, and I mean
kickers definitely aren't.
We're not a fantasy podcast. We probably should talk too much.
We
about
should.
This.
I really want to become a fantasy podcast.
It would be fun. It would be fun. Because we can give some hot picks.
So the funny thing is we don't know what the fuck we're talking about either.
Hey, a couple years doing it and some research. If we actually did some research,
we should
become really good.
We should become a fantasy football and Diablo 4 podcast. 'Cause that's what I'm into right now.
That's what I like. Maybe boating.
So now and boating. Yeah.
Let me tell you about my boat today.
25 horsepower pontoons. We
Look
got
out.
you. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We got you.
Market.
we're a fantasy football, Diablo 4, Apex Legends will be the side note. Won't be both of our thing, but he's got you.
That's my thing.
Pontoon boats and
Food.
drinking
Food.
and food
Yeah,
for sure. We got food
We
for
love
sure.
food a lot.
Did you have any good food this week?
Oh, let me think. God, put me on the spot like that. I wasn't even prepared. I made some banging burritos.
Yeah?
2 days ago.
What'd you put in them?
Well, maybe your normal ground taco seasoned ground beef. We have a big, instead of buying the packets, we just have a big canister.
Yeah,
like Old El Paso taco
Yep.
seasoning.
Yep. It's comes in a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just put, I ain't measuring shit.
Measure with your heart, baby.
And then I'd like to put a little extra seasoning in there too. Maybe a little extra garlic powder. I like garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Or my black garlic seasoning. You don't go too much. It's already salty, so you don't go too salty. Learned the hard way on that one time.
Yeah.
But I put a little extra season in that. But then I did black beans, just in a can, black beans. But at first I sauteed some onions and garlic, and then I put the beans in, and then I put a can of Rotella in that.
Yeah.
To give it a little extra kick, and squeeze a lime in that. Beans are awesome.
Banging ass beans.
Then we had a pack of the Spanish rice, a little paper packet of Spanish rice. I picked that up.
Dude, I love those.
But it's like
a Lipton's or whatever.
This is all super easy. I took a few extra steps.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But the biggest thing I did, I've gotten really into putting cheese straight onto a pan and then I already toasted the bottom of the burrito, and then I pull it off, and then I put, a line of cheese the size of the burrito down, like a little rectangle of cheese straight on the pan.
Yep.
And you pop that burrito right on top of it. the cheese will stick to the. You probably want like a non-stick. Well, any pan really works because the cheese has got enough oil in it, and it'll stick to the burrito. It won't stick to the pan. You pull that up, and you get nice cheese crust.
Cheese crust on that shit.
God.
Yeah, dude. I've seen some videos about that. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of my sandwiches now.
Yeah,
I've done that with burgers. Make a little cheese crust on top of the burger bun, or if you're doing it on bread, makes it easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're
or
doing,
you make a grilled cheese.
Yeah, put extra cheese right on top of that bad
Fuck
boy.
yeah, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll make an
can't fight
inverted
that.
grilled cheese.
That's a
But yeah, if you've never done it, try that. Just put your cheese down, straight on the pan. Put whatever bread, whatever on top of it. It'll just grab onto that. And then sometimes you might get a little issues getting it off, but for the most part, it just comes right off.
yeah. As long as you cook it long enough, basically.
Yeah, and I mean,
Because the cheese will stick to the pan. A lot of things stick to the pan until it's ready.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until it's ready, then it comes up, and I feel like cheese is one of those ones.
It's
It's like you're gonna wanna flip it, but give it a minute.
I said probably a minute and a half.
Yeah,
You're good to go.
like medium high heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a Teflon nonstick or a Hexclad pan, anyways.
You got Hexclad?
Well, not an actual Hexclad.
Oh shit! You're over there flexing on nothing, dude.
It's a knockoff Hexclad, but yeah.
I want some Hexclad.
They look awesome.
They look dope. They're a little expensive.
I got the knockoff version that looks like a Hexclad, but it's just like it's a cheaper Teflon.
Okay.
But it has like hex marks on it. So far, it's been a pretty good pan. It's held up for almost a year, no issues. So
That's cool. I got some bullshit T-fouls that I got at Walmart, and they suck.
and I got it, and it's like this pan's like this big. I don't know, probably like a 14, 16 inch or something like that.
Yeah.
With deep walls on it. And my wife's like, "Jesus, that's a huge pan. Are you sure we need that?" I'm like, we're cooking for 4 now.
Of course we
We're
can.
cooking for 4.
Yeah.
I need that all day.
Yeah.
I can make anything in that. I can boil pasta in that.
Dude, I gotta make a confession here.
Okay.
I suck with cast iron. Terrible with it.
I had a cast iron for a long time, and I haven't broke it out. I don't know how long, forever. But somebody destroyed it one time, a long time ago, and like I should probably just get a new one. Or you got to take it to a grinder and do all this stuff and refinish it.
So
And I'm like, because it's not seasoned properly anymore. It's chipped, and this is all weird.
yep. And I hear when you have a good cast iron, it's properly seasoned, it will be non-stick.
Right.
None of mine have ever been non-stick.
Right.
The one that I had so much gunk on it that it couldn't be non-stick. So I saw TikToks, I saw things, I stripped it.
Yeah.
I took a wire brush to it on a 4.5 inch grinder, took it down to bare metal, polished it up. Not super flat. I've seen a lot of people that are like super polish them to where like mirror,
Shiny, yeah.
where they're mirror finish and shit.
That's just for videos.
Yeah. I think that's more for clicks and likes and shit.
Hmm.
But so I took it back down to bare metal.
Yeah.
Baked it, seasoned it, baked it, and then cook on it. Never been non-stick. Still never been non-stick. It still gets grit on it. I clean it with kosher salt and oil to rub it in and shit. But I know when I worked in professional kitchens, like I don't know if it's just more of the volume of them constantly cooking it. The more oil, the more heat. That it's just constantly doing its thing.
Right.
That keeps it more cured. Or I don't know. Like
Maybe
I
just have a shitty cast iron.
or maybe I just suck at it. I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, and I'm right with you. I just like mine pan is shit, and
I can't fry an egg in mine. Would
it's
you ever try to fry an egg in yours?
No.
No way, Jose.
No. I don't even at this point I would use it because it's like I've used it forever. And I feel bad because it's like
I'll sear meats in it.
as a chef.
I'll sear meats in it for sure.
Yeah.
100% meats. But I'm not no sticking a fucking a sunny side up egg on it. No way.
No, and it's like as somebody that cooks all the time, like you're supposed to, everybody's like, oh, cast iron.
I love cast iron.
And it's like, well, yeah, I like the idea of it, but then a lot of times too, it's just
Right.
I have this Hex clap.
Yeah.
That I can throw right in the oven too. I don't know. And I know they say, "Oh, you get better flavor, you get better crust, blah 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 blah." It heats, and I'm like, "This pan's looking this good." I don't know.
I'll say hands down, cast iron for sear meats.
Yeah.
Never gonna try and fry an egg in it.
Right.
Yeah,
I think I need to
griddle top, shit like that, flat top, or non-stick pan.
Yeah, I think I need to get a decent one and just restart, and just figure it out again.
What's the difference between a decent one? It's just cast.
I don't know.
Iron.
Maybe
You're literally just casting iron into a fucking thing.
I don't know. Maybe.
And I've seen so many people who are like, "Oh, because you see the ridges, you should grind those down and make it like that." And I've seen the guys that make them that polished surface.
Yeah.
I've seen so many people with stainless steel pans too. They're like, these can be nonstick too. You just gotta kind of cure them and heat them and preheat them and shit. And I've had better luck with stainless steel, like frying eggs and doing nonstick shit in stainless steel. A lot more better luck with stainless steel than I ever had with cast.
It's just like baked oil on them, basically.
But then I mean, Teflon is so easy. But then again, apparently, when you cook with Teflon, all the little bits and pieces get into your food,
If
and then
starts cracking,
and then that's microplastics and blah blah, cancer.
Immediately.
Yeah, like
You're
nothing.
done.
Yeah, like the radiation off of this mic in my face isn't giving me cancer right now. You know what I mean? Like anything with electricity and energy flowing through it, you're getting a little radiation.
Right. Well, I switched to a gas stove a few years back, and that kind of changed the game for me.
Oh, gas stoves are dope.
I was dealing with electric for a long time, and it's like, which was fine, but like
They're good.
it's just a different type of heat.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, the heat thing throws off. That gas stove was like, God damn, it's hot. When it's like 95, I was like, I don't want to cook on this thing.
Yeah.
Because we've been through this damn heat wave still.
And a lot of times, yeah, that's another reason why I wore the tank top today, because we were talking about fall a lot last week and shit. Summer's still here, baby.
Oh, it's still here.
Dude.
Leaves might be falling off trees. I think they're just too damn dry.
Here's the other bullshit. So I told you, like, I left Sunday. I've been on a 6-day work week this week, right?
Right.
And my boss told me, and I didn't heed his advice. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I didn't listen to his advice. He was like, the company car that I took, the AC just took a shit. And I'm like, oh man, I'm going up through New York. I'm going up north. It should be cooler. Nah, it was a heat wave up there too.
Yeah.
So I was driving in this fucking Honda CR-V with no AC from Sunday till today, dude.
Ugh.
Just with windows open.
Right.
I'm trying to listen to podcasts and music and shit through the
Sucks,
speakers.
yeah.
You can't hear it because, and then you get next to a semi and the thing is just like, whoa. Like, what did he say? Should I draft Jamar Chase or should I wait for the next round? You know, because I was listening to like the fantasy podcast and shit. I was like, fuck, dude. And then I'm just hot, sweating, and it sucked. I hated it.
Yeah.
This was a taxing one, man. The only saving grace was I had 8-hour days every day.
Yeah.
Normally it'd be like, I'm at a lab for like 8 hours and I got to drive forward to the next. So it's like a big day.
Right.
8-hour days every day. I had a couple labs. That were like, you know, when I call and plan on my trip, I'm like, hey, what time you guys open? And like, oh, we don't get in till 9. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm used to waking up. Like at the shop, I go in at 6.
Right.
You know, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, go and get a workout. And then I go report to work. These people are like, we don't get in till 9. It's like, holy fuck, I can sleep in. Like, this is bananas, dude.
Why don't you wake up and get your workout at 3:30?
I did. I still got it in and shit.
6 a.m. though, guys.
Yeah. There was a couple days I hit snooze for like 2 hours and then did it. And then I got out a little early because there were easy labs. And then I got to go see, like, Buffalo's a cool town, dude. I say town, city.
Yeah.
Buffalo's a cool city. And then Niagara Falls, I got to go see Niagara Falls for like the 4th time again. Like in the last 2 years, dude. I love the falls. There's something cool about it.
Hey,
I went and did like a 5-mile loop around all the walking trails and shit,
nice.
and saw all the falls. Dude, I fucking love Niagara Falls.
Waterfall and coo.
Yeah, just something about the babbling brook. Just
That seemed lower than normal.
no, it seemed like it was fun.
I don't think they're in a drought area up there. We're technically in our area. We're in a drought area right now.
Oh, for sure. My grass sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, you go look at my lawn right now. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Scorched. Tan.
This is Arizona.
Yeah.
I think they have. Most of them are like.
Should I be going cacti out there or something?
Yeah. Oh, they would have survived very well this year.
I feel bad. There's a dude down the way. And not to be weird about it, because he's like super religious. He's a priest for a very local church.
Yeah.
And then like he's always out there. Like he's the guy that you'll see out there with like scissors cutting the weeds and shit. And he's always maintained his lawn, and his lawn is fucking scorched. And I want to be like, God, I'm sorry, dude, but God apparently hates you.
Oh, God.
And this other neighbor who probably never goes to church has sprinklers, and their yard is so fucking green.
Yeah.
And he's just out there just trying his best.
Mowing dust.
Cleanliness is next to godliness type shit. He's gonna keep his yard clean, and it's just not growing, and it's fucking desert tan.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad because he spent so much time on it.
You could get a sprinkler.
Yeah. I don't know why he doesn't.
Yeah. Do it overnight. Get a little moisture. Yeah, well. He probably doesn't want to pay the water bill.
True. Or maybe he's just like, hey, we're in a drought. I need to save the water for the people that really need it. And then his next door neighbor's just fucking spewing water everywhere. Has the greenest grass in the world.
Just mowing his grass, straighten his.
I
Tell me, I bet he got some green now.
I feel like that's exactly what's happening. It's like, I don't think God would want that. Whatever.
Well, you slept with my wife. But yeah, it's been a crazy year. Just no rain, and that's kind of cool in a way.
I don't know.
I mean, for boating and stuff, like it's pretty nice.
Not to get too into the whole climate change, global warming shit, but like, maybe are we doing something?
Well, I mean, I think you go up to the north, they've got plenty of rain above us, and you go down south. Some places have gotten plenty of rain.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, that's climate change or whatever.
Earth cycles.
I think it's a lot of Earth cycles.
Yeah.
There's a part of me where I do believe that we are too egotistical to think that we actually have an impact on this world, because the world's going to do what it does with or without us. Also, part of me is like, we don't have to go out of our way to test that.
No.
I mean, like, we could try a little better to help out.
Well, I mean, the ocean's an example. Like all the trash in the ocean, like that's really bad.
That's bananas.
Like it's just gross.
Oh my god, that's the thing though. Like, it's like, hey, you guys need to cut down on your waste. Like, well, what's India doing over there?
Yeah, was it Japan or something that for a while that was just dumping trash straight in the ocean? Like,
actually, I think Japan's probably one of the better, because Japanese people are fucking dope on everything they do.
There's one Asian country that was like literally just
dumping it.
Just taking their trash out on barges and going out deep and just see ya.
I saw a TikTok the other day where there's like these white dudes show up on a beach somewhere. Like, we're gonna clean this beach, right? We're gonna clean this beach. There's a whole bunch of trash on it, and they started cleaning up all the trash. And they were like, "We were doing our best efforts to clean this trash, and we thought it was all washing up from the ocean, so we were gonna help this community." And then we woke up early one day and we saw that every single person in this community goes out and just dumps their trash on the beach. So it's not, we're not cleaning up the ocean trash that washes on the beach. We're cleaning up the land trash that they're just dumping on the beach.
This is Trash Beach. You didn't know that, guys?
Yeah, that's literally, they were talking to a lady. They had an interpreter, and she's like, I've been dumping my trash here for the last 10 years. like, we thought it was coming from the ocean. It's like, no, it comes from us. We dump. This is where we put it. We either burn it or we put it here. And they're like, what the fuck? What a kick in the dick, dude.
We got this, guys. Look at it.
Hey, let's go clean up this beach. And then it's just the people like, oh man, the trash pile's low. We can dump more.
Yeah. Oh, good. We got more spots to dump now. I'm going to walk down the street.
And I know. I mean, everybody could do more to do their part, but there's just so many assholes out there. Like, I know a couple guys that came up and worked up in the States from Texas for the oil field shit.
Yeah.
And they'd literally like finish like a soda and like throw a can out the window. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, not my state. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, it's my state. Don't fucking litter, dude. Put it in there's literally a bag right here where I've been putting my trash. You can easily just give it to me and I'll put it in this thing. And then we'll put it in a trash receptacle, and then they'll probably dump it somewhere else unreasonable. But at least, like, we're trying.
Yeah, we'll take it to one area where all the trash is.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I was surveying it, and I did survey of landfills, it's quite an impressive thing that happens there. I mean, you got to talk every day.
Huge landfills?
Yeah. Every day, just trash coming in, right? Just by the truckloads, getting dumped there. And, you know, they get the big dozers just driving on top of it, moving it around, getting it compacted as much as they can. And then it gets so high, and then they basically take a clay cap the top of it, because it can only go so high before it's like, oh, well, we gotta, cap this, and then they drill wells in it, and they're pulling gas out of it, they're pulling different stuff out of it.
Because it decomposes, it's gonna throw some methane out and shit.
Oh, and you know how many landfills catch on fire? A whole bunch.
A ton, yeah.
Because when they're drilling down, it's like 400 degrees down in the core trash, because you gotta imagine just like everything that's just composting in a rapid thing.
Yeah.
Not to mention there's probably like batteries and stuff in there and like all kinds of chemicals and everything.
Well, it's just a weird phenomenon when you stack shit on top of shit, it gains heat.
Yeah.
Like even like any farmers out there, you know, if you stack your hay wrong and it's too moist or it's got too much moisture in it, if you stack your hay wrong, it's going to spontaneously combust because it's too much, too dense, too hot.
Yeah.
And then your barn's burning the fuck down. Imagine that with billions of pounds of trash, too.
That compaction, that weight, friction, and like breaking down on everything.
Pressure.
You're juiced and everything underneath.
Just
juiced.
Oh, man.
And then leachate comes out. Ugh, God.
God, if you could just harvest that juice and make that into fuel.
I mean, essentially do, because it makes gas.
Yeah,
they take the leachate does go runoff, and they put that into some whatever, and I don't know where the hell they take it, but they treat it with something, and it gets dumped back in somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere that leachate's not just sitting in a big container.
Yeah, purified.
It gets treated, and probably gets dumped back into a water supply somewhere, which is gross.
Yeah,
but the gas coming out. And there's just tons of gas wells everywhere, and they're always just sitting there thumping and making noise, and all that gas. I mean, our local trash company takes that gas and they converted all their trash trucks to run off that gas.
That's noble.
Yeah. So all of their trash trucks run off of that. It's basically like a natural gas, essentially. It's got to be refined, obviously, so it all gets pumped up to the refinery.
Right.
Refined and different things extracted. I'm sure half of it's put back and made more plastics that are still in there decomposing. But
I just saw. Now we're getting to. I feel like we're not having too much of a dang good time, But I just saw.
It's interesting, which is a good time.
Yeah, they were just talking to ExxonMobil executives and shit about how they're like, yeah, we've got a process that can 90% of plastics can be recycled, and like, how are you gonna do that? And like, well, I don't know. like literally, like they gave him a runaround in this interview and shit. Like, well, through this, and this. Okay, do it, and then they didn't do it, and they just didn't do it.
How much plastic there is? They're like, no matter where, if you get stranded on a deserted island, you're gonna find plastic.
Dude, they sent. I saw the other day there was like one of those subs that go to the depths of like the Marianas Trench, like the farthest depths of the ocean, and they found a plastic shopping bag. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I would love to see if it was like Kroger, Walmart, like probably back in the day, like IGA, you know, like one of those motherfuckers. But that's the thing, is like, it's like, and I, you know, not to get off on a weird tangent here, but sometimes I feel like I love electric vehicles. Don't get me wrong, I love EVs. I want one, but I feel like it's a knee-jerk reaction. I almost think it's our plastic bag reaction to the whole situation we got going on. Because we did plastic bags because paper was destroying the rainforest or whatever.
Trees,
you know, and now we have plastic bags at the bottom of the fucking ocean. Like, these EVs, I don't think they're gonna recycle well.
No, and that's the.
I don't think they're the solve to the problem.
Unless those batteries can be. And then everybody's like, "Oh, you see where they're mining all this stuff from?"
Yeah, it's bananas.
Well, unless they can completely recycle the batteries and figure that out, then sure. But no, I mean, I think the hydrogen fusion is.
I mean, it's the way.
Is the way, because then we're running on water essentially. But
yeah,
I don't know.
We have to change the complete infrastructure to hydrogen for sure to have hydrogen burning engine.
Yeah, but
a lot of companies are trying to adapt that. Toyota is one of the bigger ones for sure.
Yeah.
But there's too many people with money and other facets.
I was surprised to see like electric vehicles. I thought you'd be like, electric vehicles are bad, but you know, just you came from the gasoline industry. And I know anybody that's in the gasoline industry is like, they're bad. I'm like, well, you're not gonna not make fuel. Like, fuel's always gonna be out there.
Fossil fuels are
for the next probably 500 years. Like,
you need fossil fuels to make plastic.
You need jet fuel.
You
for
need
planes
jet fuel.
to go.
Yeah, I don't see an electric plane yet.
Yeah, we don't see one. We're gonna take off. All right, we're gonna get right back up.
Yeah, Taylor Swift ain't running around in her EJ or electric jet.
Maybe really one passenger, maybe two. We can get a little electric.
Yeah.
Fly for. Those batteries aren't light, so you gotta take one.
I just hate when you get those fucking elite people with their private jets and everything going everywhere, and like, you guys need to have electric vehicles. Like, he probably would be cool with my '87 carbureted Chevy if you didn't take a private fucking jet everywhere. Just fly Southwestern like the rest of us, piece of shit. Why, like, we need all that extra shit, dude.
Right.
Like, oh, you're really concerned about the environment? Take a fucking flight that was already going. Don't make a special one on your private fucking jet.
We're going fast, okay? Meetings are a need to be done.
True. I say this now, but if I had billions of dollars, I'm taking.
I'm having a private jet. I'm not
gonna sit on a plane with you, fucking pieces of shit.
I own my own jet. I got a pilot on brain.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out with you shit piece, dude. Get out of town, dude.
I got a couch, I got a bed, I got a full bar, I got a private chef.
And I'm even gonna treat the pilot like a piece of shit too. Like, oh, what? Oh, we're gonna hit some turbulence? Go around the turbulence.
Idiot.
Yeah, you dumb. Do I need to get a different pilot in here?
Like, I feel one more, Bob.
Yeah, you're fucking fired, Bob.
Yeah. It's a great thing to say to pilot. Oh, guess what? I'm also a skydive teacher. Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
He's out of the plane.
All jokes aside, I feel like I'd be a pretty cool billionaire.
I feel like being a billionaire would suck.
Probably.
Like, it's awesome, but you pretty much got to cut ties with a lot of people you know right now. Just for a decent amount of people.
Well, you gotta.
I'm moving out of town. I'm not staying anywhere.
You'll figure out who you trust and who you don't.
Right, but I'm moving out of town. I'm not staying anywhere close.
I feel like I'd be weird.
I could move I'd move my boys with me. Like, obviously, you're coming with. Like, you and your family's coming with me. Like, I'm moving everybody. I'm like, I got millions. Like, what's up? You know, here, you want 10 million? Shit.
I feel like I'd be a weirdo and like I'd want to build the community better.
You could, yeah.
I'd buy into this town, you know? Like,
it's just too many people coming at you though. Too many people.
Yeah, but I have that. But I have fuck off money.
Right, but
or literally just say fuck off.
The constant calls, harassment, like it's.
But the thing is, if you're a billionaire and you move, you're still gonna get it to the place you move.
But they don't know you're a billionaire.
Well, I'm not gonna tell them here.
You move in with the billionaires. You're moving in that billionaire community.
Yeah, but the thing is,
or you're move out in the middle of nowhere and it's fine.
So from what I've understood too is like people that win like couple hundred million, all of a sudden they're 300 million overnight.
Right.
They go to these communities. They move in with like, I'm gonna go to that country club. I'm gonna go into the gated community. I'm gonna live next. I'm gonna rub shoulders with the people, and those people are like, oh, you didn't earn your money. You just won it. Fuck you. You're the fucking rat of the you're the rat of the development there.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
I'd rather be the hero of the town than be the rat trying to rub shoulders with the other millionaires. You know what I mean?
Just build a huge community of your own. Just buy a town out, make it huge.
This one right here.
Yeah, let's see, might need a few more billions.
I'll start small and then I'll earn up.
Well, there are already people like that. There are people in this town that have a lot of money that do a lot of things.
Invest into it.
Invest
sprucing
it
up.
Put signs up, donate them. Well, one, tax write-offs. Always great to do.
Yeah.
Because when you get that much money, you're making money no matter what.
Right.
You know, just doing things like that. You know, it's like, oh, that guy's really nice guy. And I'm not saying that some aren't, but a lot of times it's like, well, I either donate this money and look good, or I just have to give it back to the government anyways because I just made so much interest on this investment. You know,
right.
Yeah, so it's a little give and take, but yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's all dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy just sitting here with my mediocre paycheck.
It's that thing when you always buy like the Mega Millions Powerball ticket. And you're like, what if I win?
What would I do?
And then we all like to sit there and give out the different, answers like, well, here's what I would do. Here's first thing I would do. Blah blah blah. And don't worry, I'd give you some money. Once you get that in your bank account, how much you give it out?
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, and boss says it'd be good to be like, here's $1 million. Well, that's not $1 million for you anymore. Because now how much is going back to taxes, back to the government?
Right.
We've talked about it before, but yeah, anyways.
Yeah, it's bananas.
Moving on.
Sometimes it's nice to not have money.
Sometimes it's just not have to worry about it, but you always worry about it, I guess, but be in a good spot, have a house home, and be like, you know what? If I want to go out and
do your job, pay your bills,
buy something for a few $100s, I can do it.
Right.
I can do it. But yeah, not having to worry about getting food or doing anything like that. That's pretty nice. Sometimes we take things a little too much for granted, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird. I know you were actually trying to talk us off of this, but I think it's bananas too. Real quick, my kids didn't have school today because it was too hot.
Right, that's been going around here, yeah.
It's too hot. Because schools don't have fucking air conditioning.
Right, which is crazy.
Which
we didn't when we were growing up either, and I don't ever remember us.
And that's the thing is, and I don't want to be one of those people. We didn't have air conditioning, so why shouldn't they? No, they should fucking have air conditioning, dude.
Right.
Like we can send Hey, we have a javelin missile over there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do we need two? Like, or should kids have some fucking air conditioning?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm all about, dude. I love fucking, show of force, power, fucking guns, missiles, all that cool shit. Yeah, go America, USA, baby.
Yeah.
But I also want to be like, USA, our kids have air conditioning.
Right.
USA, like,
Right.
Like to that, it's just bananas to me. So sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. I 100%. You kind of started a different topic there. That wasn't like really on that one, but it's got
It's still about money, but
yeah, but that's more a political thing too. It's like and maybe that's just because we live in rural areas where it's not as much population, and maybe bigger schools have air conditioning. But when you're building a brand new school in some of these places, it's like, and they still don't put air conditioning. It's like, why?
yeah,
and I mean, no, it's a lot.
We are in we are in an area where air conditioning is only needed summer months where kids don't go to school in the summer, where we're literally talking like a month and a half, maybe two max.
Months. Yeah.
2 max, where it's going to be too hot.
Right.
But they called off school because it's too hot for kids to be in class. That's never happened when I was in school.
Can we, just throw some window ACs in them bad boys. Like,
Yeah.
that's all you need, one for a classroom, right? Like, that'd be enough if you ran it all day. It'd cool it down.
But now they don't like having windows open because
Oh.
of the other American problem we have.
Yeah, the mass shootings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's not heat, we're worried about its bullets. Like, still got to worry about that. We're still not doing anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I don't want to take a hard stance on that because I still love my guns.
Right. Well,
It
just comes down to mental illness as well and different
Yeah.
things. And
Maybe those kids wouldn't go berserk if they were cooled down a little bit.
chill them out. Oh yeah, we're in a sensitive topic there. We probably still need to go further than that. Really.
Maybe they wouldn't be so pissed off if their classroom was cool.
I remember. I forget which teacher it was, which classroom it was, but they brought in like a window AC and popped it in their window.
Yeah.
So their classroom was always like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm going to this." I gotta say, and then the other teachers had fans. We had windows open. And it was just like, at least you had some air circulating, right?
Yeah, but then the other teacher also like, well, here's pens and pencils and crayons and paper that you can use. And the other teacher's like, you have easy.
Yeah, I got AC. I brought this from home.
Yeah.
My classroom's cold.
Yeah. We don't have paper, but
I don't get paid shit, but I got you guys an AC.
it's cold.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it is stupid. Right?
Do you remember the end of the year when you'd always, like, the teachers would start printing on colored paper?
Yeah.
Because they ran out of white.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have the budget to buy any more white paper, so your test is on green or pink or purple. It's like, what the fuck? Why'd you even buy the green or pink or purple in the first place?
Right.
First off, somebody's spending the money wrong by buying green and pink
Well, that
and
was
purple.
for the green forms that go to the parents.
Still, fuck that. I'm going to take my test on green. That's how I failed, because I was distracted by the green.
I was thinking about how shitty it is nowadays, too. Like, remember you got your report cards and you had to take them home, right? Like on paper.
Yeah.
Now that's probably all digital, right?
Oh, it's email.
Yeah.
My kid can't fake any of that shit.
You can't draw in. make that D a B.
No way, no how, dude. I get all that shit fucking digital email. I know it before they come home, even.
Yeah.
It's like they walk off.
Get your ass home.
They walk off the bus like, "Hey, how was your day?" That was good. Did you do it? Did you get any news? Nope, everything was fine. I did a normal day. Gym was cool. I hate math. Well, how'd you do in social studies? I think I did okay. You got a fucking D, you piece of shit. I know it right here. I'm looking at a fucking email. And also, you thought math was cool? You got a fucking D in that too. Get better, fuckface. You know, like
flashcards.
yeah, let's do it. 4 times 4. 27. No!
Can't do away with nothing.
No, yeah, no, it's so hard. And I always come back to this, too. Like, I want to put cameras everywhere.
Right.
But I want my kids to be kids. I want them to go. I have trackers. I know where the fuck they are at every time with their phones and shit. But I still, like, when I was a kid, I was a fucking kid, dude. I ran wild.
Right.
Nobody knew where the fuck I was, and I went feral, dude. And I kind of want my kids to go feral, but at the same time, like, I'm a parent in the digital age. Like,
yeah,
I also want
too much stuff.
I want them to go feral, but I want to know where they're being feral at. You know what I mean?
They ain't so feral.
It's like one of those things. Like, our oldest took off on his scooter. He was hanging out at a kid's house overnight, and they were up till like 5 a.m. But in the meantime, they were cruising around. They were like at the Pro Stable parking lot. They were in all these different places all around fucking town.
Yeah.
And Sarah's like, should we? I'm like, no, just let them fucking go, dude.
Yeah.
At least we know. But like, in my age,
you just did that.
I was doing that and nobody fucking knew.
Yeah.
Now at least we know if something happens, we know exactly where to pick them up, find them.
Right.
But in the meantime, just let him fucking go feral, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's too young to be fucking chicks and getting anybody pregnant. He's too smart to be vandalizing anything, I hope.
Yeah, might pop up once, but,
And hopefully he's too smart to be doing drugs and shit yet. He's too young for any of that shit. You just let him go run around and ride bikes and stuff.
That age where somebody's like, look, I got this cigar, and I'll take like one puff, choke, and turn green, and like, oh, that's bad.
Actually, yeah, like at his age, a buddy of mine had a cigarette butt of his mom's. We smoked a cigarette butt.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, Henry's probably pulling cigarette butts from our house. Is like, hey guys, we got like 6 butts. I got $6. Hey, bro, did you bring the lighter? I got 6 butts, and they're just sitting there smoking butts. I stole this vape. My dad has his vape.
No, that's probably the big one.
He's like, I stole this vape from my dad. It's like strawberry, but it's definitely at its on its last leg. It's battery, not a lot of battery, but it tastes like burning. But you guys want to hit this vape?
Imagine we had vapes back in our day. Shit, we'd be sneaking those things everywhere.
Oh, for sure. Dude.
And I think they say like they have vape detectors, so they can't have AC. They have vape detectors installed in every bathroom.
Fuck that, dude. Let kids be kids in the bathroom.
Yeah. You know how many times this kid's got to poop a day?
Hey, either I got to take a break to take a piss, or do you want to close the show?
We can go ahead and close it out.
Yeah, I feel like
we had a good time.
We're close to an hour.
We had a damn good time.
Did you have a damn good time?
We had a damn good time. But Steve's really got pizza.
Yeah. No, and I'm totally cool with like taking a break and piss and then come back and talking for like 5-10 more minutes, or we just close the bitch out.
Keep them short and sweet, baby.
Yeah. Hey, glad you had a damn good time. I had a damn good time. We hope you, the listener, also had a damn good time. Make sure you click like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Join us again for next week for another damn good time. Hope you guys all had a great Labor Day weekend.
Enjoy.
And let's get ready for football, baby. Anybody doing fantasy drafts, I hope your drafts goes in your way. Because I'm into that now, and I can't wait to start talking more about that.
A lot are going to be done. So
yeah.
Let's go Bucks.
Yeah, baby. Love you, bro.
It's a damn good time.
Love you guys. We'll see you next week.